Hi everyone, welcome to session 3 of research methods, and today we are going to discuss about formulating and clarifying the research further. In this session 3 you will find 4 tutorials to help you understand different aspects of starting the research. If you remember, in session 2 we discussed about selecting a research topic and mainly about the selection criteria. Let's build on that today. Today's session objectives, we have 5 areas to cover. First of all, it's about how do you select a research topic, and mainly about what are the good attributes of a research topic and what are the ways of identifying a good research topic. Then we move to the most important area, the research question. After we discuss the research question, let's see how the research questions can be converted to research objectives. When doing that, it's very important to have theory included in both the research question and the research objective. We'll discuss why that is in a little while. Finally, we'll look at the research aim and the research rationale. These are the 5 areas which we like to discuss today. So let's first look at what are the attributes of a good research topic. We have taken box 2.2 checklist from the Saunders core textbook. If you look at the attributes of a good research topic, we could discuss it under 2 broad criteria. One is capability. In other words, is this research topic feasible? The second area is appropriateness, or is it worthwhile to conduct this research? Let's focus on some of the areas under feasibility. First one, is this topic something that you like? Because unless you have interest, you will not go through it for 1 year. Can you do this within the project time frame? Remember, when you finish your second semester, you will be left with about 8 to 12 weeks to complete your research. So can you do it during that time? So, is this research topic or project achievable? Can you complete it within this time? Another important question, by the time you complete this project, will the research still be current or will it be outdated? The next point about financials, I don't think it will be a consideration for us, but when you do other types of research, it is still a consideration. The final point there, I think it is a very important one. Do you have access to data? I think we discussed this in our last session also. Can you get access to the data from the company or industry that you plan to look at? The second area is this project worthwhile? The first thing to consider is my topic around project management? Because there is no point doing any topic that is related to an MBA or supply chain, but we need to select a topic that is related to project management. Second point there, I think it's a very important point. Does it have a clear link to theory? We will discuss that more as we go, why we need theory in our research topic. Are you able to state your research questions and research objectives clearly in this topic? Can you add some more new perspectives into project management by conducting this research? Is this relating to your company or the industry that you work in, and can you add some value? And also, does this research topic match your career goals? So, these are some questions for you to think about when selecting a research topic. You may not be able to tick all these points, but at least some of them will get you thinking, am I selecting the right research topic? Now let's look at what are the frequently used techniques to generate research ideas. As you can see in table 2.1, onto your left hand side you have more rational thinking, onto your right hand side you have more creative thinking. Having looked at all this, how do you select a research topic? The first point under rational thinking, examining your own strengths and interests. On the creative side, exploring personal preferences using past projects. You could also brainstorm with your colleagues and discuss what are the possible topics, titles that we can look at. I'm sure by now you have read the HBR project management book and you have a good idea about project management. So, are you interested in project finance? Are you interested in project related technology? Or are you interested in teams working in projects? These are some of the areas for you to think about and see what is a good topic for me to look at. Before we start discussing further about a research topic, I like to introduce you to what, why, how framework. Take a look at this. When you select a research topic, we need to focus on these four questions: what, why, how conceptually, and how practically. Let's go into one of these areas and discuss further. Starting with what? What puzzles me or what interests me? What are the areas that I want to select in project management? What are the areas I want to explore further? Then the second question is, why do you want to do this? Does it have enough value? Will it be worthwhile? Can I add more to existing knowledge? Or am I looking at a new area in project management? So, having looked at what and why aspects, the third one, how conceptually, is what we meant by having theory. Does my research topic have theory attached to it? It's very important to select a research area where you can explore theory further. The final one is how practically. We have had students who selected very interesting areas. What is covered, why is covered, and how conceptually is covered. But when they asked their organizations, can I meet these employees? Can I have access to data? They were refused. Some students tried to get data from the industry, they didn't have access to this data. And then you hit roadblocks halfway in your research. Therefore, when you select a research topic, ask yourself, what is this? Why is it important? How conceptually and how practically before you finally make that all important selection. Now let's spend a few minutes looking at what is your area of interest. Here are some ways to select a research topic: personal interest and experience, theory that you like, interesting literature that you have seen, things that puzzles you, new developments in the organization, or organizational problems. What we have seen in the past, mainly students prefer to look at a topic that they have personal interest or experience in, or they try to solve some organizational problems. These are ways of selecting a topic, and you will see some additional reading, a project suitability form in your additional reading folder. Have a look at it. So, by now, you may be having some idea about what kind of topic that you like to focus on. So, let's hold that thought and move to the second tutorial.